peace seekers, welcome to the channel. I'm LJ, and that handsome guy there, that's my Akita Ori. Today we are working. We are going to work. I am a part-time Uber driver. I used to be a full-time Uber driver. I also have DoorDash as well. I try to keep a couple of barrels in the bush, as the old people would say, just in case. When Uber first came to Texas, I was a full-time Uber driver. I Ubered from about 4 a.m. in the morning to 8 a.m. in the morning, and then I would go back in the evening times and I would Uber from about 4 to 7 p.m. in the evening. I never did any overnights. I did that for about 4 years. During that time, I made over $100,000 a year when I was doing Uber. Uber paid very, very well. It does not pay the way it used to. DoorDash pays better, but neither one of them pay enough to, I think, where a person could actually survive. Even though I don't feel like you can survive on them alone, I try to keep both of my accounts open just in case, because you never know when something could potentially happen, and I do want some type of fallback plan. So today, we're going to go and pick up 3 orders. I need to do 3 orders a month in order to keep my accounts open. I normally pick up people. Picking up people definitely pays more than picking up food, but I have Ori with me, so we'll be picking up food, and it is okay for Ori to go. Ori is a service animal. Ori is going to be in his seatbelt in the back. The food will be in the front with me. So nothing is going to happen to anybody's food. Their food will be safe. He'll be in the back the entire time. We're going to see exactly how much we can make with these 3 hours. Whatever we make, we are going to buy some lunch. Hopefully we can get some good lunch today. I don't know. I don't have a clue. It's lunchtime. It's 11:59, so we should be getting some decent orders, hopefully, for these 3 orders. But let's go and Uber and see what we can make, and see if you can actually, and see if, just what it would what it's like out here. Because I look at videos and a lot of people complain. They like really complain about not making any money on Uber and DoorDash anymore. And I just remember when it would used to be good for me. Now, when I do have somebody to sit at my house with Ori and I go on Uber and pick up people, it's okay. It is definitely not what it used to be, but it is okay. It's okay. I know I can't survive off of it, but let's see what we get today. And I am going to continue to do this every single month, 3 trips a month on each platform to keep it open, because you always want to have another stream of income just in case something happens with your other stream of income and your other stream of income. You got to always have a fallback plan. And that's how I live my life. I try to have a fallback plan. So if one thing don't work out, I got a plan B, a C, and normally try to keep a plan D too. Let's go to do some Uber Eats. We're going to pull over. We're going to pull over and make sure we're logged on to Uber Eats and not Uber Riders, because we can't pick up any riders. And looking at it, I am logged on to deliveries, and it says that they're on my phone, deliveries, even though I can pick up people as well. And I can also shop and pick up stuff and take to people that way. But I'm just going to do food. It's busy, but I don't know if it's really busy in the area we're in. Hopefully. Yeah, we're sitting in a red zone. We're waiting on an order. That's the middle of a red zone. If you're new to the channel, I'm LJ. We got an order. $4.42. And we're driving 20 minutes to get for $4.42. I could honestly say that Uber used to pay, well, somebody may have picked it up before us. I clicked on it. It's still matching me. Still working. So it hasn't told me where we're going yet. Okay.
That's your pickup at Chick-fil-A too.
So we're going to Chick-fil-A. And we're lucky because we're sitting in Chick-fil-A's parking lot. So that's a good thing. So let's go to Chick-fil-A. And it will tell you on the app where it's the busiest at. So that's kind of where we're at now, where it's trying to figure out where it's busy. Because I don't want to just be riding around town. And it's not really that busy. We're only making $4 with this order anyway. So, but it's okay. We're trying to keep our account open just in case we need it. A good thing about Uber, if I'm traveling, especially Uber Eats, I also do DoorDash as well. If I'm traveling, I can Uber Eats or DoorDash in any city. Now, I cannot pick up people in any city, but I can do foods in any city. So if I was to go to your city and got bored and wanted to log on or wanted to make some extra cash to do some extra things, I can do that with Uber and DoorDash. So we're going to Chick-fil-A first. That's our first pickup. As I was stating, and I apologize before I interrupted myself. If you're new, that's my 2-year-old Akita Ori. This is our lifestyle channel. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoy our content, or you may really just enjoy our vibe. Either way, make sure you subscribe. If you've been here before, welcome back. We're going to work today and we're going to have a good time doing it too. I'm trying to find somewhere to park. I like to back in when I park. They're telling me the order is ready. Okay, I got it. Okay. So we're backing in. So Ori's in his seatbelt. I'm going to lock the car from my phone and we're going to leave the car running because we're coming right out. Let's go in Chick-fil-A. Ooh, that sun is bright. It's not as hot as it's been, so that's a good thing. Looks like they have a door. I don't know if this is the door for pickup, but let's go in. And do you have a Chick-fil-A where you're from? Is it a Chick-fil-A there? I'm going to stop recording. People are in here eating, so I'm going to pause it until I pick up the food and we go back out. So Chick-fil-A has a pickup spot where you can actually just pick the food up when you come in. So the cool thing about a lot of these places, they have a designated area where you can just pick up the food when you walk in. So you really don't have to wait on it, which is also a plus. We got the food, we got the goods, and now we're fixing to go and drop the food off. Let's go. Sit the drink in the cup holder there, and I will place the food in the seat here. And we're off. And Uber does require that you put the order number into the system to make sure you have the right number order. And I've just put that in there. So we're going to continue to the next step. And the next step is going to be dropping it off. The drop off is 14 minutes away. So let's go drop this food off.
Rolling down the highway under open skies. Dreams are packed in bags with no goodbyes. LJ at the wheel, Ori by the side, chasing peace where the horizons collide. Wheels of peace keep turning on, through every road and every dawn. Across the world, no matter how far, our hearts are home where the journeys are.
Looks like we are 2 minutes away. It wasn't 14 minutes. It took about 10 minutes to get here. So the time to go in and pick the food up was about 2 minutes. And then the drive time to the location, that was about another 10 minutes. So I'd say $4 for 12 minutes on this one particular Uber Eats order. Let's go ahead and get this dropped off. So this particular order is going to a business, which is great. That's why I like to deliver during lunchtime, because it's pretty much going to a business and to nobody's house. So I'm going to run in here, drop this food off, and come back out. And I also like to stay around restaurants. If I'm doing it, I'll stay in the area of the restaurant that I want to deliver from, like Chick-fil-A, because they have consistent people going in and out. And with it only being 10 minutes away, once we drop this off, we're going back to Chick-fil-A. Enjoy the rest of your day. So he met me. That's even easier. He came to the car and he picked his stuff up and confirmed that he's delivered. We just made $4.42. Just that easy. Picked it up, ran in Chick-fil-A, picked it up, came, got back in the car, drove to his place of employment, and he was standing outside, handed it out the window, and we're done in 12 minutes, completely done with that order. It's extremely easy. I know a lot of people that's retired, they Uber. As I stated, when I first started Ubering, oh my God, money was good. When I Ubered at first, I made over $100,000 a year in Uber, and I Ubered probably for about 5 or 6 years before I started my own business. And then I still Uber part-time. That's just something I'm not going to cut off, because that would be just crazy. But yeah, I made some good money doing Uber. It does not pay the way it used to at all. But in the beginning, when Uber first started, Uber was really, really good in Texas. I remember we had to actually take physicals at that point in time. We had to get our car inspected. We had to have a fire extinguisher in the car. They had to literally go and inspect our car to make sure that it was safe for us to Uber. And then we had to take a physical, like we was lifting something. They didn't have Uber Eats at that time. At that time, it was only the regular Uber picking up people, but money was so good back then. Again, it ain't that now area. And we just got another order from McDonald's, and it's $2. This is insane. There's no way that somebody can make a living off of this gig work now.
Make a U-turn to stay on.
I used to make really good money. This is insane. $2. So $2 and $4, that would be $6. And we have been logged on. The first trip took 10 minutes. And then it took 10 minutes to get back here. And even if I had been logged on going back and forth from where I am now, I still would have had to get closer to the place. So we're looking at, I'll just estimate about 30 minutes. So $6 in 30 minutes. Wow. Let's go get this food out of McDonald's. Hopefully McDonald's has the same setup as Chick-fil-A, so I can run in and run out, because at this point we're looking at time. We're looking at how long it takes to get these things done. So I'm parked and we're gonna run in and get the McDonald's order. Let's go. As what we're looking at this point is time, and to see how long it takes to make some money. I don't see us being able to eat today. If we're depending on this, we may not be eating today. Let's go. And they have a sign on the door, dine in, curbside. So they do have the chef as well for mobile orders, but the order isn't ready because it's not there. They also have a pickup window when you first walk in, but no order is there either. So now we're seeing how much time it's gonna take for me to actually get this order and get it dropped off. It's not giving me the estimated delivery. 2 items is here. A small fry and a Big Mac. Let's see how long this order takes. I haven't been to McDonald's in a while, but listen here, McDonald's have upgraded. Look on this table, they have cell phone charge. I didn't even know they had that. So they have chargers here where you can actually, I don't eat at McDonald's, but I think that's pretty neat. Looks like they have a kiosk too where you order your food at. I don't see anybody up there taking orders. So you actually have to order your food when you come in. So everything looks like it's digital now. McDonald's is elevating. So we got kiosks here where you order your food as well as sit on the table. Okay, McDonald's, and nobody's up here taking orders, and there's no food for me to pick up. I have now been in here 10 minutes. So about 15 minutes later, I have the order. So 15 minutes wait time to get the order at McDonald's, and that doesn't even include the drive time, and this is $2. I feel sorry for gig workers. If you're a gig worker, meaning Uber, DoorDash pays a lot better. I'm not going to log on to DoorDash because right now I'm just trying to focus on one thing at a time. Let's unlock the door. Okay. And Ori is looking out the window, waiting on me to come out. So we'll sit the order in the seat and let's go and take her order. Looks like we're driving about 9 minutes away from here. So if we're driving 9 minutes and we waited 15 minutes, 25 minutes for $2. Wow. And the crazy part about it, it's lunchtime. It's 12:26 p.m. lunchtime. So it should definitely be pretty busy. It's consistent. I'm not going to say that the work isn't here. The work is here, but the money is not here to match the work. That's crazy. That's insane. So we got 7 minutes to go. If you do good work, if you do Uber, DoorDash, what else is it, Favor? There's a lot of different jobs that you can do to make money on the side. If you're doing one of those jobs, leave it in the comment. And does it pay anything? Because what I'm seeing right now, and again, this is just me wanting to keep my account open, but I don't know if I have to fall back on this. I can't survive off of that. That's crazy. Who can survive off of $2 for 30 minutes? They pay waitresses, and waitresses make more money. That's crazy. Get back up on your seat. That's insane. And I keep saying it because I'm thinking about, are you serious? I can remember if I did one Uber trip, if I would pick up one person, but that's been back when it first started. I could pick up one person and make, just the ride itself would pay about $25 to $30. And then normally people would tip. I would work the early morning hours, the airport hours. So I would just go to the airport, drop them off at the airport, pick somebody up at the airport and take them back. Most of those people were business people. So they were traveling on an expense account. So they were tipping like $20 regardless. So it was easy money. Like one trip would pay from $40 to $50 a trip. But now, even when I Uber, when I pick people up now, if I attempt to do the airport rides like I did back then, they don't even pay the same. It's like $15 to pick them up and take them to the airport. The people are still tipping, but the company is not paying. These companies have got to start investing money in their employers, into their employees, because this is ridiculous. Nobody can survive like this. Nobody can. This is ridiculous. So this is actually going to an elementary school. I thought it was going to someone's house because it cut me through a neighborhood, but actually I'm going to an elementary school to drop this off. So I guess a teacher, maybe even a kid, because I know some parents will order food for their children and send the food to the kids. But we're fixing to drop it off at the elementary. These elementaries in Texas are big as some colleges in Arkansas, where I'm from. So we are about 3 minutes away from where we're dropping our last order off at. We're going to a nail salon. I'm about to turn on the blinkers and run in here real quick. So she met me at the door. Delivery is smooth. I can't lie about that. Getting it to the people, that's not the issue. The issue is the pay. I forgot to log off, and Uber sent me another another delivery. This delivery pays $12. So we're on delivery number 4. What it looks like to me today is that the longer you stay on, your trips may be better. I don't know. But what I'm seeing is we are staying on longer and the trips are better. The first 2 trips was $2 each. And this one trip they tipped $2. And both of them tipped $2. So we made $4 each trip on those 2 trips. The third trip was $7. And then we have this trip here that's actually going to be $12. So it's like the longer I stay on, the better the money gets. So let's go ahead and we are picking up pizza. Let's go get pizza. Another good thing is that it's kind of in the same area, so that's a plus. Not really wasting a lot of gas. It's taking longer to get to the locations due to the fact of traffic and the red lights, but everything is kind of in the same area. Like the pizza place I'm headed to, from dropping her food off, this pizza place is only 2 minutes down the street. So it's really close. Delivery looks like it may be a little bit longer because it gave me like a 20-minute delivery time. But that's been updated as well after I picked the food up. So we'll just have to wait and see what the delivery is on it after I pick the food up. Well, there's a new restaurant over there that I've never heard of. The name of it is Bojangles. It's yellow. I wonder what they have to eat. I guess one bonus to picking up food and delivering it, you see a lot of cool food places. It lets you know what's new on the block. We are here. Let's see how long it takes me to go in here and get this. This is inside of the pizza place. The order is not ready yet. I am just sitting waiting at the counter. They're not in a hurry in there. I can tell you that right now. It's nobody in there. They got about 3 customers. And they not in no hurry. They are not in no hurry. So about 25 minutes later, it is ready and we got to drive 20 minutes to drop it off. So a 45-minute trip for $12. Let's go ahead and drop it off. So we completed 4 trips today and let's see what our money looks like. So it doesn't have the exact earnings, but I'm looking at this time frame. So we have one order that took 52 minutes to deliver and it paid $2. A second order that took 27 minutes, that paid $2. A third order that took 24 minutes, that's another $2. And then we have a final order that took 25 minutes, and that's $4.42. That's insane. That is totally insane. So literally work 3 hours for not even $25. It's no way you can survive off of this. It's no way. That's crazy. It's impossible to afford to live like this. I've been working for 2 hours, 3 hours. I started at 11:30. It's 2:30 now. I've did 5 trips. And I've made $11.75. Let's talk about it. At the end of the day, when all of the tips rolled in, I made a total of $26.01. I worked 2 hours and 34 minutes. I did 4 trips. My net fare was $8.45, and I received $17.56 in tips. Thank God for generous people. Well, I ended the day with $26. That's about $9 or so an hour. I'm glad those people were generous enough to tip. But I know I didn't make enough to be eaten out. So I'm going to heat me up these mac and cheese and I'm going to relax. Come. Here. Come.
Lil J sitting in that old recliner, Ori's curled up at her feet. The sunset's painting skies like fire, a quiet balm, a soft retreat. She's been through storms that tried to break her, but here she is, standing sweet. Towers fell, but walls can rise. You can't dim a soul that fights. Balcony blues, but they feel so gold. A story of strength that's quietly told. Wind in her hair, dreams in her hands. Built a new life from broken lands. Balcony blues, the kind I hear, breathing in moments that finally feel real. Built her life brick by brick, while the world whispered she won't last. But the balcony's a throne she picked, where sunsets wipe away the past. Ori looks up with eyes of trust, her battle scars now turn to dust. Balcony blues, but they feel so gold. A story of strength that's quietly told. Wind in her hair, dreams in her hands. Built a new life from broken lands. Balcony blues, the kind that heal, breathing in moments that finally feel real.
But I have avocado oil, which is, it's not going to add that olive oil flavor, but it still can work perfectly.
From towers fall,
And these are the rolls. They've been in the fridge.
the night hums low, the crickets sing. This life's a kingdom, a reckoning. Ooh, balcony blues, but they feel so gold. A story of strength that's quietly told. Wind in her hair, dreams in her hand. Built a new life from broken lands. Balcony blues, the kind that heal, breathing in moments that finally feel real.
Good night. Good night, Pa. Good boy. Good night. I love you. See you in the morning. Until next time, stay blessed up. Peace is priceless.